Hello students, welcome to Headlines of the Day. In this video, we are going to discuss major headlines of the Hindu. और आज की हमारी पहली headline है Bangladesh PM favors early solution to Teesta and other issues. It is available on page number 1 and related to paper 2 international relations. In this article, we have to know about India-Bangladesh ties and recent developments. Recently, India-Bangladesh signed 7 agreements covering railway, science and technology, space cooperation, media and water sharing. अगर आपको इंडिया बांग्लादेश टाइज को अच्छे से समझना है तो उसका लिंक अवेलेबल है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. और नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज Supreme Court asked center states to ally EWS quota concerns. It is available on page number 1 and related to paper 2 polity and governance. In this article, we have to know about 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act. Does economically weaker sections quota violate basic structure? Arguments favoring EWS quota and argument against EWS quota and what lies ahead. Recently, 5-judge bench of Supreme Court started considering the validity of 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act, which provides 10% quota to economically weaker sections of the society in government jobs and educational institutions. Economic reservation was introduced in the Constitution by amending Article 15 and 16 and adding clauses empowering state governments to provide reservations on the basis of economic backwardness. अगर आपको इन लास्ट के 3 पॉइंट्स को समझना है तो इसका लिंक अवेलेबल है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. Our next important headline is India gets its first nasal COVID vaccine. It is available on page number 1 and related to paper 2 health section. In this article, we have to know about Incovac. Recently, India's first novel COVID vaccine, Incovac, developed by Bharat Biotech, has been approved for primary immunization in those 18 and above. Incovac is a recombinant replication deficient adenovirus vectored vaccine with prefusion stabilized spike protein. Our next important headline is for Vision Jam, business as usual is not an option. It is available on page number 6 and related to paper 3 infrastructure. In this article, we have to know about the Vision Jam port, its relevance, issues and suggest ways to handle it. अभी ये क्यों यूनिक है ये पोर्ट? Its proximity to east-west shipping routes and its undredged draft of some 20 meters and suitability for large vessels make it unique site. बाकी बहुत अच्छे से इस आर्टिकल में इसको एक्सप्लेन किया गया तो आप गो थ्रू कर सकते हैं. Next important headline is burden that women bear. It is available on page number 7 and related to paper 1 women related issues. In this article, we have to know about the consequences of domestic drudgery and what should be the way forward. तो consequences क्या हैं? It has severe consequences. कौन से? Exhaustion, musculoskeletal disorders, lower immunity, higher mental stress, and it threatens women's physical safety. Drudgery also affects women from an early age. What can be done in this context? Specific government interventions for the water, fuel will save women from domestic drudgery, and restructuring household roles and responsibilities would be ideal such that men contribute equally at home, and a more systematic investment driven by sustained economic growth and better state capacity in delivery of quasi-public goods is also essential. Our next important headline is the controversy over KK Selja's nomination for the Raman Magsaysay Award. It is available on page number 8 and related to miscellaneous section. In this article, we have to know about the who was Raman Magsaysay. What is Raman Magsaysay Award? तो इन्होंने भी रिसेंटली मना किया था अवार्ड के लिए. रिसेंटली क्या हुआ है कि CPIM cited anti-communist credentials of the former Philippines president as the reason for declining the offer. Who was Raman Magsaysay? He was the 7th president of the Philippines. He came into prominence with his appointment as a Secretary of National Defense to deal with the communist-led Hooks movement. राइट बाकी आपको अच्छे से समझना है रमन मैग्सेसे अवार्ड को तो उसका लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया डिस्क्रिप्शन में. राइट नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन इज क्वाड डिस्कसेस चाइना मूव्स कोविड वैक्सीन. ये अवेलेबल है पेज नंबर 10 पे एंड इट इज रिलेटेड टू पेपर 2 इंटरनेशनल रिलेशंस. इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो अबाउट द आउटकम्स ऑफ सीनियर ऑफिशियल मीटिंग ऑफ क्वाड कंट्रीज एंड वी हैव टू नो अबाउट द क्वाड. तो क्वाड को हमने कई बार अपनी वेबसाइट पे कवर किया है, लिंक अवेलेबल है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. अगर हम बात करें आउटकम ऑफ रिसेंट मीट तो द कंट्रीज डिस्कस रीजनल and global developments, reaffirming their vision for free, open and inclusive Indo-Pacific. They also reviewed ongoing cooperation and progress of initiative announced under the Quad framework. Our next important headline is The Hindu launches book on Harappan culture. It is available on page number 11 and related to paper 1 history. In this article we have to know about Harappan culture. इसको हमने अपनी वेबसाइट पे कवर किया है और लिंक अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में. Our next important headline is limited change in cities under clean air scheme. It is available on page number 12 and related to paper 3 environment. In this article we have to know national clean air program, objectives, approach and progress made so far. जो national clean air program है, it was launched in 2019, aims to bring 20 to 30% reduction in pollution levels from PM 2.5 and PM 10 particles by 2024 using 2017 pollution levels as a base. National Clean Air Program covers 132 of India's most polluted or so-called non-attainment cities. This is defined as a city whose air quality did not meet the national ambient air quality standards of 2011 to 2015. Right? Our next and last important headline is Finance Ministry pays 14 states rupees 7,183 crore in deficit grant. It is available on page number 14 and related to paper 3 economy section. In this article we have to know about the post devolution revenue deficit. So recently Department of Expenditure has released 6th monthly installments of post devolution revenue deficit. ये क्या होते हैं? It is provided to states under Article 275 of the Constitution, and the grants are released to the states as per the recommendations of successive Finance Commission to meet the gap in revenue accounts and states post devolution. Right? तो आज के लिए इतना ही दोस्तों. जाते जाते कहेंगे कि ये little progress each day adds up to big results. Thank you.